We're here with Mary Lou Rankin today. We're going to learn how to make a sun-dried fried apple pie. She's made them for years, and the people know her as the Pie Lady of Millersburg, and she's going to tell us what a sun-dried fried apple pie is all about. Thank you.
I am going to take 6 cups of plain flour and put it in my bowl here, and then I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of salt, 3 teaspoons of salt, and then I'm going to mix that up and good, and then I will take a cup and a half of vegetable shortening and put that in there and mix it until it is mealy, and then I will do 1 egg in a little bowl and beat that up good, and then I'll put a cup of water and a tablespoon of vinegar in this bowl and mix it good. Then when I get this done over here, I will mound it up and I'll pour that in and mix it all up with the fork around the edges. And then when I get it mixed up so far, I'll put flour out of here, roll it out, and get it mixed up the rest of the way. Okay, so there I am ready to do sun-fried apple pies. Okay, so I am going to cut out a 6-inch circle over here in a minute, but I wanted to tell you about the sun-dried apples, which I do order now. I do dry some myself, but I order them from California, 44 pounds of sun-dried apples at one time, and I cut those up, and I covered them with water, put them on the stove, and I cooked them for about an hour and a half. And when they're nice and tender, then I add the sugar and the cinnamon to them as much as I want. So they're ready then to make fried apple pies when they cool out. So, okay, we've got the crust ready now to do a fried apple pie. So I'll take a ball of dough about the size, a little less than a softball, baseball, and I'm going to roll this out here, and make a 6-inch circle.
And your little rolling pin came from?
It came from a friend of mine who lived here and lives in Astor, Florida now, and she is 95 years old. And I don't know how old this rolling pin. I think she made this in a class, a woodworking class, is where this came from. Now we're going to take this tin, which is 6 inches, and do this. Now my son made this. I was using a 6-inch plastic cup top, and then I would cut it out, and it took more time to do that. So he invented this 6-inch cutter for me, which was nice. Now I'm going to put a little water around the edges that makes the pie stick together when you fold it over. So I've got that on there now. And I'm going to take probably about 3 tablespoons of apple pie mixture and put in the center. The recipes, a lot of them call for a spoonful, 1 tablespoon, but that's not very much. So I put in there what I think people would like. Now I'm going to press this together. Of course, this makes a half circle now. And I'm going to take this fork and press the dough around the edges to hold it together. And then I'm going to prick the top like this so it will not bubble out. And then I have my skillet over here, which I have preheated to 350, and I put about 1.5 inches of oil in there, vegetable oil, and I'm going to cook that probably 7 to 8 minutes on each side, which makes it golden brown. And these are some over here that I have already cooked, and you can see they're golden brown. So this recipe makes about 24 or 25 pies at a time, and I have made thousands and thousands of fried apple pies. I do several shows. I have done a Secretariat, and I do Chautauqua. I do the Augusta show every year down on the river, and I do Blue Licks reenactment of the battle, and and the covered bridge in Fleming County, the festival that they have there, and I think that's probably about as many as I do, or I can have enough strength to do. But anyway, I forgot to set my timer, but I'll set it on about 6.5 or 7 minutes here. I have to do that so I can remember. It lets me know when the time is up, and it needs to be turned to the other side. So
And what is the response of the public been to your
okay,
fried apple pies?
I've had a lot of funny little things, and I've met a lot of friends, which I really do appreciate these, and it you know, it makes you want to do those things and have more of them. But they come from every state. Of course, this being 68, they come through from Ohio and Michigan and all the states up that way, and even they come up the river from Cincinnati and come here. I have them from Louisville. People who have been here, they'll tell me I've been here before, but I can't remember all of those people. The 400 mile is quite a lot of people come all those miles, and they'll tell me, said, I was here last year. Of course, I can't remember everybody. Some of them I do, some of them I can't. And they buy pies every year and repeat. So the other day I had this couple that worked for the water company, and so they were driving down here to their work, and their friends called them and told them to be sure and stop in Millersburg there and get some fried apple pies because they were delicious. And of course, I do have a lot that come past, and there'll be a couple, and they buy 2 pies, and then in a few minutes they're back at my door, and I'm thinking there's something wrong, and so they say, well, we didn't get any farther than the bridge with the pies, so we want some more pies. And I have some that buy as many as 50 or 100 at a time to take to their family when they go to Christmas